Zhang Linghe is back in the spotlight, not because of a new drama project, but because of a moment captured at the lavish Gucci Cruise 2027 party in New York tonight. Amidst the flashing lights, flashing cameras, and a throng of global celebrities, she was seen standing very close to Davika Hoorne, close enough to make many stop scrolling and ask, "Is this just a casual moment? Or is there something more?" The Gucci Cruise 2027 welcome party was already in the spotlight from the start, but public attention suddenly focused on a small interaction captured on camera between Zhang Linghe and Davika Hoorne. The way they spoke, laughed lightly, and glanced at each other in the crowd made the atmosphere seem so natural, almost too cinematic for a typical celebrity gathering on an international red carpet. Meanwhile, Tian Xiwei's name was also caught in the whirlwind of netizens' comments. Not because she was at the event, but because many fans attributed Zhang Linghe's closeness to Davika as something that piqued the emotions of a long-time fandom that had long hoped Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei's chemistry would remain the ideal couple on screen and in the hearts of fans. Several posts from the event quickly went viral, showing Zhang Linghe and Davika Hoorne standing side by side in a relaxed atmosphere. There were no overt gestures, but it was precisely the simplicity that led netizens to begin building their own narratives. From a single photo, thousands of interpretations emerged, which escalated into a heated debate on social media. One of the most shared comments stated that the two looked like an elegant older sister and a mischievous younger brother, a description that then sparked a wave of reactions. Some found it cute and relatable, while others felt the statement only reinforced the impression that they were too well matched in the public eye. Amid the frenzy, some fans began to question the true relationship between Zhang Linghe and Davika Hoorne. Was this simply a professional interaction at a major fashion event, or was there a closer connection behind the scenes that the public didn't know about? The question hung without a definitive answer, fueling wild speculation. Meanwhile, Tian Xiwei's name resurfaced in fandom conversations. Many noted that Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei's energy had long been ingrained in the minds of Asian drama fans, so any closeness between Zhang Linghe and another actress always triggered strong emotional reactions, including symbolic jealousy from some fans. However, not all comments were negative. Some supported Zhang Linghe's extensive professional network and didn't have to be limited by fan expectations. For them, Davika Hoorne was a global figure who would be a perfect match for Zhang Linghe on an international stage like Gucci Cruise 2027. On social media, the debate morphed into two major camps. One camp remained on hold, hoping Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei would remain their favorite couple, while the other saw Davika's time together as fresh, elegant, and worthy of support without being compared to the past. Interestingly, neither side offered any concrete clarification. Both Zhang Linghe and Davika Hoorne appeared professional at the event, smiling for the cameras and interacting with other guests without making any gestures that could definitively confirm the rumors. This ambiguity is precisely what fueled the issue's virality. In the modern entertainment world, a single photo can spark 1,000 narratives, and a brief interaction can develop into complex relationship theories among fans. Meanwhile, Tian Xiwei's fans also remained steadfast. Many recalled previous projects that showcased Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei's close relationship, trying to assert that their chemistry remains a gold standard that is difficult to replace. On the other hand, Davika Hoorne's fans saw this as a major moment. They believed that Davika's presence on the international fashion stage with Zhang Linghe was a recognition of their global status, not just a rumor to be debated. Amidst all this, one question repeatedly arose across various platforms: why can a single moment divide opinions so profoundly? The answer is simple yet complex. Because the public sees celebrities not only as individuals, but also as part of their own emotional narratives. Zhang Linghe herself remained the center of gravity of all these discussions. Every movement, smile, or small interaction at the event became the subject of in-depth analysis, as if the world was trying to decipher the hidden meaning of every second she spent in front of the camera. Davika Hoorne also didn't escape the spotlight. Her elegant style, seemingly natural interaction, and international aura led many to believe she was indeed suited to share the same stage as Zhang Linghe, at least in the context of fashion and global events. But behind all this, one thing that is often overlooked is the fundamental nature of events like Gucci Cruise 2027, a confluence of the worlds of fashion, art, and entertainment, where celebrity interactions are natural and not always romantically charged as the public assumes. The growing wave of commentary eventually led to video clips from the Gucci Cruise 2027 event being replayed thousands of times. Every frame was analyzed, every camera angle was magnified, and even small expressions, seemingly fleeting, became the subject of discussion. In today's digital world, no moment is truly trivial when big names are involved. Interestingly, some fans began to realize that Zhang Linghe and Davika Hoorne's interactions didn't show any obvious signs of romance. However, it was precisely this calm and professional demeanor that fueled curiosity. The more uncertainty there was, the more the public's imagination worked to construct its own version of events. In online forums, the debate turned increasingly emotional. Some felt that drawing too many conclusions from a single fashion event was an overreaction to modern fandom. Others argued that the entertainment world thrives on perception, and that perception can never be fully controlled by celebrities. Amidst the heated discussion, Tian Xiwei's name resurfaced as a symbol of nostalgia for some fans. They compared the atmosphere seen in previous drama projects to the recent events in New York, as if trying to find a common thread that might not actually exist. Meanwhile, Zhang Linghe remained the most talked-about figure, not only because of her rising popularity, but also because each appearance she made elicited mixed reactions from various fandoms. She seemed to be at the center of a vortex that was constantly spinning. On the other hand, Davika Hoorne has also received considerable attention. Many international fans have only recently learned about her through this moment, and they consider her presence on the global stage alongside Zhang Linghe a natural fit in the world of fashion, which is indeed cross-border and cross-cultural. However, what makes this situation even more intriguing is how the internet works like a machine, constantly amplifying stories. One small comment can turn into a long thread, one opinion can become a trend, and one photo can become a symbol of a debate far larger than the original event. Some entertainment observers have even begun to highlight this phenomenon as an example of how modern celebrities not only live in the real world, but also in a world of public interpretation. In that world, relationships, closeness, even a glance can have different meanings depending on who is viewing them and from which perspective. Amid all the commotion, there has been no confirmation or affirmation from any of the parties involved. Zhang Linghe, Davika Hoorne, and Tian Xiwei have continued with their respective activities without directly responding to the rumors, leaving the information vacuum increasingly filled with public assumptions. And ultimately, this story is no longer just about one party, one moment, or one photo in New York. It's a reflection of how the modern entertainment world works, where the line between reality and public interpretation is increasingly thin, and where a single second of interaction can turn into a larger story that lives on long after the lights go down.